Hey, what is going on, everybody? Not actually quite ready yet, but Tough Tom actually paid me to go early. That was a joke. I didn't really mean for you to hit my cash up, but since you did, here I am. Appreciate it too, though. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm not quite ready, but I mean, I was paid to go a little early, so got to give the people what they want to send your paycheck, right? All right. We got in here. What's up, Tough Tom and Ghost Malone? Hey, Shark Bait, always a pleasure. What's up, Cal? Stabby, hang on. I gotta just bear with me for a second while I get some stuff together. Yeah, dude, I was joking about the hit my cash app thing, but cool, man. We'll do it. Yeah, well, I mean, I know that you were kidding, but you sent me money, so like I gotta, you know what I mean? I don't have, like I can't go and buy cocaine, so I gotta do something. You send me money, you're getting something out of it. You know what I mean? Whether it's dick pics or, whatever. Actually, I'll just send you a bonus dick pic while I'm at it. Oh, and by the way, I love your Cash App name. That's something everybody should do is if your Cash App has your real name on it, I would change that. Um, it's up to you, but just saying. All right, now I'm lost. What's up, Section 15? Hey, kidners. What's up, negative zero? This is really like I missed something last night. I didn't know it until after the fact because I hadn't been looking at my messages, but I got multiple people saying go to Sabby's, whatever. I'm still not clear on what all that was about. And Locksmith had sent me a link. I didn't see it until like a couple hours after he sent it. So um, if I was supposed to be there, I apologize. I wasn't. I haven't. Like I don't really. All I know is bits and pieces about what people told me. So I don't really know the whole story. Hang on, let me get you something here. But yeah, I'm every other weekend I get to spend some time with my neighbor, and that's where I've been. So, and little fucker, here's a little fucker update. Last night I went out to my parents' house to grab a couple things and check on him, and he was up underfoot, getting in my way and annoying me. So he's, getting around and feeling a lot better now, giving me lots of fives and stuff. And I'm not really a cat guy, but I did do some read up on cats. And I guess when a cat, like if they circle around you and then walk off in a direction, if you don't follow them, and if they keep doing it, they're trying to get you to follow them. And that's what he was doing. So I followed him to the back door, and he was just kind of looking at me like, "Let me the fuck out of here." So he's back to being an outside kitty at the moment. But we'll see. He's yeah. Oh, also last night like he hadn't been eating for a few days, but last night he went and ate and drank quite a bit of water. So, and previous to that, he'd just been like laying around and sleeping like all the time. So apparently he's feeling better, and he's hopefully he stays that way for a while. But I guess this is going to be, and we called the vet. It's really the same stuff that I took him there for before. So there's not really much they can do, and this is probably going to be an ongoing thing. But he could also grow out of it. So we will see. All right. Hang on, guys. I'm getting my shit together. We'll go back and look at your comments. Oh, yeah, we might. Hang on, I just happen to have a 9 millimeter on me. I guess YouTube. I mean, I know for a fact that they shut down Edwards Live. Um, Hang on, let me figure something out here. Sorry, guys, I'm not looking at the comments. I'll go back and read them here in a bit. They shut down Edwards Live for showing the guy. It wasn't even like the actual shooting wasn't live, you know. And they shut down his live stream. So I think I'm going to pop off around here pretty soon and see if they shut it down. Give me a little bit though, because I just happen to have a Glock on me, so we'll look into doing that here pretty soon. So yeah, Cal, we just might shoot something. I don't know. Oh, let's see here. Sorry, guys, I missed all your comments. Well, Cal, we can start calling you Chicken Man if that's what you desire. I'm all about supporting pronouns here, so if chicken's your pronoun, then so be it. You're already drunk, Cal. Hey, I know what that's like. That's all right. You can be off topic here because all of my topics are off. I have no I have no point, and I'm completely out of the loop as to what's gone on in the last 48 hours. I shouldn't say completely out of the loop. I know bits and pieces. I don't know what the fuck, why they wanted me and Sabby stream so bad yesterday. I don't know. I didn't see. I wasn't in a position where I could have gone up anyway, but like I didn't see any of the messages until like hours later. So yeah, but I hope I haven't talked to Christy either. I hope she's doing okay. I mean, this is partially for her because nobody else was up, but I assume that if she really needed one, either Sabby or Locke or somebody would have been live already. But she's welcome to come up if she's out there. No, Sabby, you didn't message me, but Locke sent me a link, and oh God, who all messaged me? Bobby Joe, fucking, several people told me to get my ass in there, but I just couldn't do it. I had the pleasure of meeting. Well, this is off topic from that, but I had the pleasure of meeting Lydia, not in person, but hey, zippity doo what's going on, Bat Mom? Bat Mom, I think maybe you're not getting my dick pics because you're not like you're not responding. I just think you're not getting them because I'm pretty sure you respond with a compliment. You know what I mean? Even if it was out of pity. Yeah, must be a glitch. That's what I'm saying. I know you wouldn't ignore a dick pic. Come on, right? I mean, it's Bill we're talking about. So, all right, guys, I almost got my shit together. Well, okay. I mean, I almost got my shit together that I should have had together to do this stream. Like, I don't like have my real shit, like my life together. That I don't think that'll ever happen. Wait a minute. Who's bullying you in DMs, Batmom? That's not okay. I'll kick his ass. Can I get your shit together for you, Steffi? I can try. I mean, I'm really good at giving other people advice, but I'm really bad about following it myself. So, yeah. How's the little fucker? He's back to being outside. I stopped in there last night, late last night, well, like 3 o'clock in the morning to get some stuff and check on him. And like he was up following me around and being the little pest that he is, getting underfoot, making me almost step on him, giving me lots of fives. I put up a short clip last night um, of it, but I mean, he's walking around like he's drunk, because his back's all messed up. But um, last night he ate. First, he hasn't been eating much in the last few days. He ate, he drank quite a bit, and I, I'm not really a cat guy, but I've been reading up on cats, and he was doing that thing where, like, if they circle around you a few times and then take off in a direction, they want you to follow them. He was doing that last night, and he wanted me to follow him to the back door. And when we got there, he just kind of looked at me like, "Let me the fuck out of here, Dad." So he's back to being outside. Bat Mom is threatening you with Nair? Huh. Well, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing if she's going to rub it on for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. So here I am. Uh, Let me see here. But yeah, I guess the whole thing with little fucker is going to be an ongoing thing. He could grow out of it. Hopefully he does. It's just going to be his life, I guess. And I'll take care of him. We will take care of him the best we can. And if somebody else takes him, I mean, like people have offered, but most of them are in another state. And I mean, I would, you just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll be happy to stuff him in and send him to you. Um, but no, they've even looked into like companies that um, transport pets, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust that. And yeah, like I said, people have offered to take him, but I find myself making excuses as to why why they can't. So I don't know. He's not my cat. I'm his human. What's going on, APP? Hey, Bick. Yeah, Cal Capsicum is wicked stuff. I got it. I When I was a dealer for Cold Steel, they had a line of pepper spray. I don't know if they still do or not, but I got a bunch of inventory left over, and I've sent cans of pepper spray to catchers across the country. Capsicum is wicked stuff. I had to be trained to use it, and when you train to use it, you actually get sprayed, so it ain't fun. Oh yeah, Ghost Malone. He has definitely left an imprint on me. So that what do you call it? The thumbnail or whatever, the screenshot that I put, for this video. That's one of the weird ass questions that YouTube asked. I mean, that's a real thing. And they had some like how do you feel about YouTube? If YouTube was a person, what would you consider YouTube to be? And you got to pick three. I put secret lover, frenemy, and I forget what the other one was, but yeah. Uh, I'll try to remember to post the ones that I took screenshots of because they asked some weird ass questions. Yeah, you're right. -0. Catch a community cat. Nah, I like that. All right. I heard somebody trying to get on, and I will bump you up right here in a second when I can grab my phone. Just give me 1 second, please. All right. There you are.
Hey,
What's going
Bill.
on, Samuel? So, like, what the hell was going on yesterday?
Oh, just a little fundraiser.
Oh, I got you. I mean, like, I figured that much out. I just don't know the details. I can raise money though, man. People give me $150 for Coke in about 5 minutes.
That's what I've heard. So how's
All
little
right, y'all.
fundraiser?
Should I? He's doing a lot better today. He's back to being an outside kitty at least for now. He wanted to go out and probably would have put him out since he was feeling better anyway. But I think he missed his little cat family. Actually, it's a big cat family. All right, Vic, you take it easy, man. All right, so you guys think I had to pop off around live on YouTube to see if they shut me down like they did Ed, even though he wasn't really popping off around? Like I've shot guns
Yeah,
on here
he really
before,
wasn't that
and
day.
no, he was just showing a video.
And the video wasn't
Like
even actually of the gun being shot. It was just being taken apart.
yeah, I don't know what their deal is because I've shot guns on here before, and I didn't get shut down. Like I've had several Instagrams shut down because I was playing guitar, but evidently, even though I was fucking them up, um, they shut me down for copyright. That's the thing about Instagram, will just shut you ass down. They don't give you a warning. Like that video that Blue made that I reposted, they took that down because of the music in the background. You know. I am in contact with Victorious Bastard Bus Blarpers. He is he's taking a break from the community right now.
Oh, Matt says you can't do it on a live, but you can do it on a recorded video. Which doesn't make any sense because Ed played a recorded video.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. And I've fired guns on here live several times, and they didn't shut me down. But I don't know. I think I'm just gonna pop off around here in a little bit. So, and I'll give you guys a warning for you earbud users. I'll give you a warning before I do it. And if it gets shut down, it gets shut down. Fuck it.
So the difference was he played a recorded video of a live stream.
I mean, so evidently either somebody reported him, which I have a feeling all of his videos probably get reported, or they have some kind of, something in the algorithm that picks up the sound of gunshots or something. I don't know. No, Zippity.
No, there was no.
We won't be around little fucker. He got scared bad enough with the chainsaw the other day. Yeah, Vic. I'm trying to talk him into coming back. He says he's gone for good, but he's said that before, and he's got his own reasons why. But I don't know. Hopefully he'll come back. He's like anybody that he's working on a project for, he's still gonna do those. He said it might be a year, but I will get the guitar he's making for me. Shooting is not the problem, it's showing the weapon. Oh, well, all right then. Hold on a second. Let's see. All right. There it is. Full view of the camera. All right. We'll see if we get shut down. Hey, Gabby girl. Actually, I might have another one here pretty close. I just might have a 357 in my pack. Hold on. Let's see here.
Hey, Gabby.
Yeah, there we go. All right, it's 357.
Yeah, Samuel.
All right, we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to come back if I get shut down or not. But if we don't get shut down pretty soon, I'll take one of these out and shoot it off.
Hey, Mr. Samuel. What's going on?
I don't know. We'll see. Um, this is an experimental stream. We will find out if we're going to get shut down or not.
I don't know if you will or not because he played it for like 20 minutes.
I don't know. I don't know either. We'll find out. If they don't shut me down here in a few minutes, I'll take one of them out and pop it off. Yeah, I like Gabby's yard sales, man. I get discount lingerie that way. I mean, I'm a knife guy. I'm an avid knife collector. And I sometimes will go to yard sales and look for stuff like that, or antiques, or fishing stuff, or whatever, you know. Um, and this woman had a knife that she had like $8 on it, and I'm checking it out. It was like a $600 uh, Randall. I mean, now it would probably be more like 1,200, but Randall knives, if you guys know knives, they're you know, pretty expensive handmade brand. And it was kind of beat up, but it was still a $600 knife. And I took it to her. I'm like, hey, you know, you put this online, you're going to get $600 for it. And she wanted to just let me have it for 100. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bat Mom. All you got to do is like hold it out the window on your way home and drive 60 miles an hour and air that shit out. It's good. Your knife is 62 inches. I mean, that's long even for a sword, man. I mean, they make swords. They, you know, even 2,000 years ago, they made samurai swords that long, and like the Scottish and the English, they all had really long broadswords. But that is for like if you're on foot and somebody's up on horseback, so you can hit the guy when he's up on top of a horse. Is why they made them that long.
I'll hop down and get back to my errands. I'll catch you later.
All right, we'll take it easy. I'm just waiting to get shut down. Yeah, I kind of had a
Okay.
little talk with Cam about carrying that damn thing. I mean, I think it's cool. I like it, but he just looked kind of silly, you know. And he's not trained. Um, he's not trained to handle this kind of situation, so we need to keep it covered up. You know, you really need to have some CQB training if you're gonna carry a gun, especially if people are going to be able to see it. You know what I mean? Because just the presence of a gun sometimes will cause situations to get out of hand when they don't have to be. Yeah. Gabby, yes, I did teach. I mean, I didn't really have to teach Stash anything. It was just hanging out with me. I wasn't trying to teach him to be a little bastard. He just became a little bastard because the apple doth not fall far from the tree. Yeah, I mean, I've always carried concealed because I have a lifetime. We have constitutional carry in Indiana now, so you don't really need it, but to carry concealed, you still do. But the thing about open carry is if you're in a gas station and a crackhead decides to rob it, he's going to shoot you first. And if you don't know how to carry shit the wrong way, they could just, but you know, say you're paying for your gas and you reach out to swipe your credit card, your gun's right out there on your hip out in the open. Somebody can just snatch it out of the holster, you know? There's a lot of responsibility. Like if you're going to carry a gun, you have to make damn sure you don't get into it with somebody because if you end up shooting somebody over a fucking parking spot, or some shit like that, you're going to prison, or getting killed yourself. So you got to be extra careful to not be an asshole if you're going to carry a gun. And you also need to carry pepper spray because you need something in between fingernails and deadly force. There's a lot. There's a lot too. If you're going to carry what I call the right way, there's a lot to it. Um, people have a false sense of security. They think that just owning a gun is going to protect them. But if you don't know how to use it, it ain't gonna work. Oh, Alexis catch had a knife and a gun. I No, I didn't see it. And I've taught people how to shoot that were, and people are like, oh, I've been shooting guns for 30 years. Okay, fine. So you're probably a good marksman. Um, and you probably know the safety stuff, which is the most important thing. Um, but when I've taken people out like that to train them in the CQB or whatever, as soon as I put a little bit of pressure on them, they fall to pieces and they can't function, meaning they're not going to be able to hit their target. You know. Yeah, Mr. Samuel, me too. Or if they say they don't like guns but have never shot one. I've had a few people, oh, I hate guns. It's like, well, you ever shot one? No. All right, well, let's go out. We'll shoot some targets, just bullshit around. And most, not all of them, but most of them wind up liking it, you know. Said he had a knife and a magazine for a gun. I mean, here's the thing. These guys, when they say, oh, he had a knife, but like, did he bring the knife because he was meeting the kid, or does he carry the knife with him all the time? Like me, I have two knives on me all the time, one on each side. If you're on the ground and you get an arm pinned, I like to be able to have one on each side. So if I have to, I can take care of it from either side. Hey, what's up, hit list? Yeah, that's another thing, Cal, is when they shoot targets, they designate how far away the target is. They designate how big it is. They designate, I mean, you gotta learn how to shoot in shitty weather. You gotta learn how to shoot from behind a table while you're sitting in a chair. If you're in a restaurant and some asshole comes in shooting the place up, you got to be able to get that gun out and on target from a seated position and work around the table. You got to practice all that shit. Um, you got to practice if somebody reaches in your window to try to jack your car. You got to practice all this stuff. Basically whatever you carry, gun, knife, taser, whatever, you got to train to do it. I used to carry I'm not kidding, guys. I used to carry a 14-inch dildo in my go bag when I was chasing fugitives. And I'll tell you why. Um, because most of the time, things went smooth. Like most of these guys, I would have them laughing all the way to the jail. I'd try to keep things very calm, but every now and then you get somebody that's going to fight no matter what, or some of them just run their fucking mouth the whole time, which I can take a lot of verbal abuse, but like if they threaten your family, every now and then I would have to pull over and adjust a little bit of an attitude. We'll say it that way. So I started thinking, man, how can I get these, how can I avoid this situation? And I don't know why it occurred to me, but I'm thinking, okay. So I went and bought a new, not a used one, 14-inch double-headed dildo, and started keeping it in my go bag. And when they would start getting mouthy from the back seat, I would just reach over and take it out and kind of wiggle it at them and say, I'm not going to tell you why I have this, but if I have to pull over, you're going to find out. Every single one of them shut the fuck up. I mean, what are they going to do? Like, oh, he beat me up with a dildo. I'll be like, what? What are you talking about? I mean, what? Nobody's going to admit to that. If I got the shit beat out of me with a dildo, I wouldn't admit to it. I mean, you could even, you could get two of them and put a chain in between them and have, dill chucks. There's a lot of options. And never mind the ball gag. Hey, PHA, I'll let you tase me. I've been hit with stun guns before. I don't mind. Now, don't y'all go out and jump bail as an excuse to get me to arrest you, because I'll just do it anyway if that's what you want. That's what you're into. I'm not kidding, PHI. My friends and I, we used to not tase, but we used to stun gun each other all the time. One of us had the bright, and this is back when we were teenagers, in like early 20s. But one of us got the bright idea to have another one. One of my friends was like 6'1", and he was never under 350 pounds. He's a big fat dude. So we put a dog shock collar on him and went to Kmart. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, dude. I mean, like you can put a dildo in a potato gun and launch them fuckers. I mean, I'm gonna have to try that. I've built a few potato guns in my day. You can actually probably get quite a bit of range on some of them. Are you talking about Vic again? Yeah, I've been talking to him a little bit. He said that he's done with the community, but like he said that before, so maybe he'll come back. But he sounds like he's doing all right, and he said that if he's working on a project for somebody, he's still gonna finish it. So he said it might be a year, but he's still gonna make my guitar for me. So yeah, he's doing all right. He's just away from the community for right now. I mean, we all need a break like that every now and then. Oh shit. You have the right to remain silent. If you would like a double-headed dildo, one can be appointed to you. Yeah, that's awesome. That's got to be somebody's next tattoo. If somebody gets this tattooed on them, I'll send them $5. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go for a walk and find a safe place to shoot my weapon, and we'll see if we get shut down because we ain't been shut down yet. I'll give you a warning for you earbud users so you don't get your ears blasted out. Can we get matching tattoos? Hell yeah. You know, believe it or not, guys, I actually do not have any tattoos. I mean, I've always hung around with bikers. You know, I'm a biker myself, but I just, I've got a problem with commitment, I guess. So I just never got any tattoos. All right, let's find a good spot for this. We ought to shoot a chicken. All right, guys, I found a spot. Got about 30 seconds, you know, for you earbud users. Make sure we can see the gun. Like, it's hard to aim through a screen. We'll see. Make sure I'm far enough back so the slide don't hit the camera. That would suck. All right, you guys feel like you're in a first-person shooter game? I think there's probably zombies hiding in that outhouse. Fucking outhouse from the late 1800s. Probably better not shoot that. All right, last warning for earbud users. All right, going hot. Woohoo! That's from a woodpecker. I should have, man, I should have put the bullet through there, is what I should have done. Oh well. But anyway, we'll see if YouTube shuts us down. Well, was that as good for you as it was for me? I hope so. Not gonna lie, every time I fire a gun, I get just a little bit harder. You wanna know what that poor tree ever did to me? You have no idea, man. What's up, Dean? Yeah, that tree's been antagonizing me for years, man. I just finally built up enough aggression to do something about it. You guys have no idea what these trees say to me. They make fun of me. They're like, "Oh, look at you. You don't even have roots to keep you down, stupid fucker." I mean, this fucking trees say shit like that to me all the time. They're like, "Oh, look at you. You have to go into a house when it gets cold outside. You fucking pussy." They're always making fun of me, man. And they're also mad at me for cutting down their couple of their family members here a few days ago. I mean, YouTube is gonna be um, the way it sounds from like because I've been doing the beta testing thing, and I went to what do they call that, webinar or something about just about that kind of stuff. And YouTube, they've done some things already, but they're going to do even more to root out troll accounts because they don't make money on troll accounts and it takes up room on their servers. Another thing they're gonna, I think they already do kind of, but like channels like mine, like right now, they don't expect you to make money for them because I don't have 1,000 subs. But I have no intention of monetizing, and channels like mine are also taking up room on their servers and not making them any money. So it's the way it sounds is like they're going to start getting rid of channels that don't make them money, either by ad revenue or by people, donating because they get 30%. They get 30% of every super chat. So I think, I mean, I kind of doubt. Well, I don't know. I never really thought. I just crossed the 600 mark. I never really thought I would. I really, really don't think I'll ever get 1,000. But like after they expect you to start making money, if you don't, I think they're going to start taking out channels. But like they haven't come right out and said that. That's just how it sounds. So I don't know. You pay for the premium. Yeah. See, I mean, yeah, you're a troll, but you're a stable troll. You use the like you're not well, you probably are, but like as far as your pet count account goes, like it's pretty stable. Plus you're paying them for the premium, so you're probably not in any danger, I wouldn't think. What they're a while back they made it harder to um like you can only change your account name like twice every 2 weeks or something like that. I mean that was, you know, part of them trying to stop that shit. And now they've got more stuff that I tested for them. It's gonna make it even harder for people to keep making accounts. And like you can't make it impossible, but it's just gonna take longer. Um, and if they can pin down your device, I think they're gonna start. One of the things I tested was the option to completely ban a device. And apparently VPNs don't matter, but I don't know. That shit's all above my head. Uh, So yeah, that's in the testing phase now. I don't know if they're going to implement it or not. So yeah, I mean, I really don't want to see trolls completely eliminated. Kind of like some of that. Sometimes that's part of the fun, you know. Just depends on what you're doing. Yeah, I don't like that reaction thing either, Bat Mom. Um, but I have no choice in the matter. Like I don't have an option to remove it. So, but I did tell them that I don't like it. And the thing is, like, I use StreamYard most of the time. Like when somebody hits that, I can't even see it on StreamYard. So, your first thought was Jeff's dog. I don't really use alt accounts. I'm like I have, but not like it's not a regular thing, and I don't have any to use right now. I don't think. I mean, I probably still have one open. I just haven't used it in a long time. It's just not my thing. Usually, if I say something to somebody, I want them to know where it came from. Each premium comes with a free Rolex. Awesome. All right, everybody confess their alt accounts right now. This stream I thought was going to get shut down anyway, but I don't know. Maybe not. Come on, guys, confess all your alt accounts. Yeah, Bat Mom, shame on you. I didn't think you were the type. Gabby was TC's only fans. I wondered who that was. You were on my short list of suspects, though. I think, is there anybody here that didn't have a Damone account at some point besides me? Well, and Jen A. Yeah, Jen A is like me that, like, when she says shit, she wants people to know where it came from. All right, you guys get your screenshotters ready now. Get them Polaroids out. And here we go with the disinformation already. See, I know there's like what, like fucking a dozen Todd accounts. Uh, like probably about a dozen and a half Damone accounts. There's the link since I've been forgetting to throw it out. Well, Gabby girl, I am the wolf. Oh yeah, yep. Probably about a dozen Jeff accounts too. Struggle Jennings is tied with a broad changer. Oh god. Does anyone follow? Yes, Jenny T. I do follow criminal apps on Instagram. I like their yeah, criminal apps. They're putting in some work. Wait, I thought criminal apps was on Instagram. They have a YouTube too. Okay. If you can find a link for either one, Jenny T, throw them up here because I do like what they do. All right, Bryden. I don't think I'm going to stay up much longer. This is really partially in case Christy needed one or whatever. And I wanted to see if we get shut down for shooting a gun, which apparently we aren't, at least not yet. But at least now, the next time somebody gets shut down over some bullshit, you can say, well, fucking Bill did it. But then again, Bill gets away with everything, apparently. I do get away with a lot of shit. That's all right.
So I see your experiments failed.
Well, is it really a failure? I just wanted an answer either way.
Yeah, because you didn't get an answer. It didn't stay up and it
Well,
didn't go down. Well, it did stay up, I guess.
well, it hasn't been shut down yet. Yet.
No, but I thought you'd get an email for a warning or something.
Oh, actually, let me check here. No,
They
no
took down
emails
lead.
yet. That's what I was gonna say. They shut Ed's down in midstream, didn't they?
Yeah, after like 20 minutes.
All right. Well, we'll let it run a little bit longer then and see.
What is this? Instagram criminal apps.
It's a good one. You should check it out.
But it's on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't watch anything on Instagram.
Okay. Well, then don't click on it then. Yes, tough Tom. I'll come to your trailer and eat lasagna with you.
I'll come and eat lasagna. As long as I don't have to make it. I'm there.
The tough Tom's Cash App name's hilarious. Hey, no problem, Gabby. Not a problem at all. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, I still get. I think only about a third of the people that uh, have notifications on for me actually get them.
Hey, Dean, what's going on?
Dean, I still want to hear that story behind your name. You got to change because your mom sends you money there. Yeah, you might. You might want to change that. Oh shit! You only eat raw dog and White Claw. Well, you know what? Something happens, man, and society collapse. Well, I mean, society already collapsed, but when the grid goes down and we can no longer, when we've used up all of our stored up food, I'm not above eating little fucker. I'm.
Yes, you
I've
are.
already told him that.
I will
No,
send you a
I
grocery
eat.
not to eat, little fucker.
No, I'm saying that like after,
No,
the
I'm
grid
saying I will
collapses
send you
and
groceries not to eat, little fucker.
I'm talking about like past the point,
Yeah,
like I've
I will
got
send you
food
groceries.
stocked up. Hell, I just might eat him for the hell of it. I don't know.
Somebody will give me your address and I will send you groceries.
I I don't actually have an address at the moment.
But you do.
I really don't. I had to have some stuff sent to my friend's house and use his address.
I could do that too.
It's not really. I don't really hang out there. He just got my mail for me because I didn't want to use my parents' address.
Mm.
People are still sending shit to my old address. Unfortunately, I think about all of it got forwarded. I haven't heard that it hasn't, but like I didn't change anything. I just left all. I just when you move, you're supposed to go through and change all your shit. I just never did that. So
I did that and nothing ever changed.
you didn't get your mail forwarded?
No. I went to the DMV and changed my address and everything. Went to the post office, changed it.
Hmm.
I
I
went to go
didn't.
renew my driver's license this year and they still had some address from like 15 years ago.
Hmm.
It's not what it says on my driver's license, but that's what they had in their system.
Yeah, I haven't even bothered. I haven't bothered even trying to change mine.
It's like a whole nother reason to get the fuck out of Colorado.
In fact, when I reactivated my Cash App, I just left my old address on that too.
Does Cash App actually have an address on it?
Yeah, because
I don't
if you want
remember
a
when I set
card or
it up.
something, yeah, because if you um, if you get, yeah, they got to have an address because if you like the card that they will send you, they got to know where to send it. Plus, you have to put your social security number in it, and they got to make sure you're all matched up.
Yeah, that's for taxes though.
Right. They got a place to send all that shit. Well, have you are you in touch with um Christina at the moment?
Yeah, all day, every day.
If she's not okay, if she's not gonna jump up here, I'll probably shut this down pretty soon because I'm bored. So I know the whole fucking chat's got to be bored too. I don't know why anybody's still here.
I don't know. I can ask her. Yeah, that's it. Let me see.
Hey, what's up, JFK? I didn't see you slide in here.
Um, I'll copy StreamYard.
Just write deceased and mail the bills. Yeah, that. Yeah. Hey, Doctor Mortician, what's going on? You didn't really miss anything except I shot a gun to see if YouTube would shut us down, and so far they haven't. Oh, and we did an update on Little Fucker. He's back to being outside. Last night he got up and he was running around and giving fives and eating and drinking, and he wanted to go outside, so I let him out, and he's back to being an outside kitty, at least for the moment. Yeah, Dean, I we did like a first person shooter game, and I pointed the gun out in front of the camera. Oh, hang on. Let me get back out to a safe place. And I don't think I'm going to shoot right now because I only got so much ammo with me. And if in case I run into a meth head, believe it or not, we do run into meth heads out here. And every now and then they want to steal shit, so you got to shoot them. I mean, run them off.
Yeah, she said she's gonna be up in a few.
All right, I'll hold it open
I
then.
told
Unless
her that you
YouTube
were
shuts us
shooting
off.
your gun off. I said, Bill's shooting his gun off. Do you want to come and play with me?
All right, here we go. There, that's what it looked like. I'm not going to shoot it right now, but yeah, fired off one round to see if YouTube would shut us down. So anyway, we're playing like a first-person shooter thing. You guys like video games?
I don't know. What is your Cash App?
Huh?
Sorry. I'm gonna mute because
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
be noisy.
All right. Well, for you history nerds, that right there is a that round thing. That is a marker post from like the 1850s. Be out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, like before there was a farm here. Um, and these things would. There's a date on the other side, but it's sunk into the ground. And there would be like, well, actually, this is number one. There's more like dates and like where the fuck you're at. But yeah, you'd be out here in the middle of nowhere in the 1850s, and one of these concrete things would just be there, so that if you I'll give you a little Indiana history lesson since we're not really doing anything. Um, Highway 49, like if you drive north on Highway 49, it drives literally straight into Lake Michigan. And if there's no there's like nothing to stop you. If you just keep going, you just wind up right on the beach and into the water. That used to go all the way to the Ohio River straight down. And there was a time where there was a treaty with the white man and the natives. There was a strip that went straight from the Ohio River to Lake Michigan. And as long as the white man, when they wanted to travel between the two, as long as they stayed in that, it was like a 100-yard wide strip. The Indians weren't supposed to touch them. But if you got off of that, then you were free game. So they had these marker posts set up I don't remember how often, but from Lake Michigan all the way down to the Ohio River, so that you would know if you were fair game for the Native Americans or not. Is this all my property? No, this where I'm at right now. This is my dad's property. Sorry, guys, I missed your comments while I was babbling. Yeah, Tank, it that did get canceled. I'm just saying that back when they uh, back during that time period, that's what that marker was for. Yeah, Dean, property's expensive all over the place, especially out here where we got farm ground, cash rent and stuff. This area where I'm at. Like I've got tons of arrowheads and other artifacts. Actually, I probably have one pretty close here. Maybe if I remember where the hell I put it. We find arrowheads and axe heads and all kinds of things all the time. But this was one of the last places. This area was one of the last places in the country where a Native American could live like a Native American. But obviously, that eventually all got destroyed, unfortunately. But here's the last thing I found. Hang on. This, I'm not sure if this is for a bow drill to make fire. Like you put your stick up here to be up on top, and then you have your bow drill to make the fire with. It's either that or it's a weight for a fishing net. They would weave, they would make nets out of vines, and then they would tie these into them every so far apart so that when you threw it in the water, the one side would sink down and they could drag it and catch fish. So this is one or the other. I'm not sure which. Oh yeah, we find tons of fossils out here. Hey,
What
I
is that
appreciate you
exactly?
asking for my cash app, but I don't normally ask for money, but I you know have I heard of any giant? But yes, I've never seen one, but I've heard many stories about that kind of thing. Like we do have a lot of Indian mounds, burial mounds. But if you get caught digging into one of them, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. But I know where there's a bunch of them out around here, And I've heard rumors about giant skeletons being found, but I cannot confirm any of it. And I have found some really like huge axe heads that are, I mean, they are definitely, you know, tomahawks, but they are way bigger than normal. So yeah, yeah, I've heard a lot about um, giant burials that like were confiscated by the Smithsonian, and there were stories. Actually, Abraham Lincoln wrote an article, I think, for a newspaper, and he talked about and he was just talking about it very casually, casually, just not like they were trying to hide it or anything, but like all that shit's gone. I don't know. We got pygmy. I don't think we have any pygmies out here. Did you guys know that up until like the 70s, people used to go, they weren't pygmies, but they were real little people like that. I forget what they were called, but like up until the 70s, people used to go to Africa and hunt them, just like they were hunting a fucking tiger or something. What's up, Jersey?
Hey, Jers.
But yeah, to answer your question, yes, I've heard quite a bit about giant burial grounds around here, but I've never seen one myself, so I don't know. Oh, I
Have you
got
looked them
tons
up
of
on a
cool
Google
shit,
map
man.
to see if you can find them?
Say what?
Have you looked them up on a Google map and see if you can find one?
Well, there are places where they say it's been confirmed, but the Smithsonian took all the evidence and won't let anybody see it, allegedly. And like I said, I know where there are tons of Indian burial grounds around here because we have mounds, um, and we find artifacts like this quite a bit. Arrowheads, spearheads, tomahawks. Beads. I found quite a few beads, but never seen any actual proof of a giant. Hey, Jersey, I just popped off a shot to see if they would shut down the stream, and they haven't. So,
Showed off the gun on
yeah,
camera, shot it off. Nothing.
but yeah, I've got a bunch of cool stuff I could show. I just don't have, like, I'm not around it right now. So, one of these days, I'll probably show off a knife collection and my arrowheads and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah, Kodiak's definitely a good one. Nephilim, I'm not, yeah, they say that the Nephilim were giants, but I don't know if the Nephilim were the same giants we're talking about now. I really do not know. I mean, the Nephilim they say were angels or whatever, and yeah, had 6 fingers on each hand and multiple rows of teeth. And there's supposedly, and I don't really believe that it's a true story, but a lot of people are trying to say it's real. I guess there was a firefight between some special forces guys and a giant in, um, I can't remember if it was Iraq or Afghanistan. I think Afghanistan, but a lot of people swear that, they say they have proof that that was a real story, but I don't know. when I was a kid, we had a full blooded, and my mother's grandmother was full blooded. Uh, I think Miami Indian, and then my dad's side also has a lot of. We have a lot of Indian there too, but uh, there was an old guy when I was a very young kid who still lived in the old Indian ways, and he taught me a lot of things. Like he taught me how to tan deer hides with the brains, and he actually taught me how to flint knap and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's something else, guys. When you buy arrowheads like at a flea market, you got to really know what you're looking at because sometimes people sell fake ones. I mean, they're real arrowheads, but they're not actually made. They weren't actually excavated. Yeah, Jenny T. She's in Ireland, um, North Ireland. You better say North Ireland or she'll kick your ass. But yeah, because of my hearing, I love her accent, but because of my hearing, she can be hard to understand. Blackfoot, yeah, Blackfoot or are you in Canada, Tank? Because if I remember right, Blackfoot, a lot of Blackfoot in Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, right there, that's the comment of the day. They were all stolen from you, Prokop hater. Like an asshole friend of yours stole them, or like I know in some areas, if you find an arrowhead, you're supposed to turn it in to the fucking government, but I don't necessarily follow that rule. Now we do have areas around here that are off limits. Like you're not you can be on that land, but like you're not allowed to dig. You're not allowed even if you see an arrowhead, you're not allowed to pick it up. Um, we do have a few places like that around here. Yeah, you're right, tough Tom. All titties do matter. I mean, like big boobs aren't mandatory, but I'm just a boob guy. Itty bitty titty girls have rights too. Tank, are you in an area where you can hunt for arrowheads? Or? Patterson goons ran Rami out of his live catch. Well, I mean, it might be for you know, as long as the guy's been exposed and having a Rami catch and soon is probably not necessarily a bad thing. Although, well, no, I'm wrong because that gives him just a reason to go on a bitch for 4 fucking hours and not show anything. Oh yeah, you're talking about the guy that got caught by both of them. Yeah. Well, Jersey, I liked Rami at first too. Like his first few catches were actually pretty good, and then he did his big face reveal, and after that, they just kind of went downhill. Yeah, Tommy's on locals. I don't know anything about locals. I'm not on that at all myself. I mean, I watch Alex on Rumble sometimes when I know he's live, but uh, yeah, yeah, tank it. You don't have to be really good at it to be able to catch Rami lying or Tommy, either one. I don't know which one you're talking about, but uh, yeah, they're both the same in that regard. They just tell whatever lie they need to at the time, completely forgetting something they already lied about and then contradicting themselves. Yeah, they're prolific liars. They just aren't good at it. Well, yeah, Rami changes crews all the time, and he has a hard time finding good ones because, like, nobody with a brain will work with him. Um, and then the people that do work with him get screwed by him. Like he promised, like yeah, way early on, Jersey knows what I'm talking about. Stories of decoys or cameramen or whoever. Rami just didn't fucking pay him, and then there was another deal where he would like he would try to get dono trains going. He would tell somebody private, DM somebody, be like, "Hey, donate me $100 to get the competition going, and I'll pay it back to you." So that person would donate the $100, and then people would start to try to outdo each other, and then he would never pay that original $100 back. And then, like he said, he needed a bulletproof vest, and he needed $2,000. Well, at the time, I had a couple of bulletproof vests that I was selling, so I offered to send him one for free, and he wouldn't even respond. He just wanted the fucking money. I wound up sending one of those vests to Polo. He screwed over editors, camera people, decoys. Everybody works with, he screws over. Dean, certain states like California, you can't have body armor. Certain states, it's illegal. But like where I live, you can have pretty much whatever you want. The vest that the one that I had offered him and then eventually gave to Polo, I paid. I think I had paid like 1,200 for it. For it was like it wasn't Kevlar. It was better than Kevlar. What was it, Xylon or whatever the fuck it was called? It was real thin. You could wear it under a t-shirt, and it was made by Point Blank, which is a top of the line brand. But you could wear it under a t-shirt, and not tell it was there, and it would still stop a, a 357 Magnum. I mean, it's still going to break your ribs and shit, but the bullet won't go through. And I think I paid 12 for it. I was asking like 6 or 8, and but I was willing to give it to a catcher for free. I offered it to Rami. He didn't want it because he was just on a dono train. So I gave it to a different catcher. Yeah, Dean, New York is pretty strict on things, but I really don't know about their body armor laws. You can't purchase body armor in Cali if you're a criminal, but you can already have one. Okay, all right, cool. Like I said, I don't know everything about every state law, so shit, I lost it. It says you can't purchase, give, sell, dispose, exchange, or take possession of. All right. Yeah, I mean states like that, a company won't mail it to you, but I will. I don't give a fuck. What's up, Bobby Joe? Dyneema fiber. Yes, I've actually encountered that. I've never owned I never owned one, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. That vest that I had, the one that I gave away to them was what was it called? Xylon? It was better than Kevlar, and it was only like a quarter of an inch thick. You could literally wear it under a t-shirt and not tell it was there. So like these guys wearing these big plate carriers and shit. I mean, for handguns, that's more for like high-powered rifles and stuff. But for handgun stuff, that is really what you're going to encounter on the street. You don't need those big fucking plate carriers that are so obvious. Like Tommy and his wannabe clan wear them around trying to pretend to be fucking Jeremy DeWitt. It's pretty bad when you're impersonating Jeremy DeWitt. Whatever happened to Appleby Jersey? That is a big ass. That's a very long story, man. Uh, he went nuts. Yeah, that Discord, the archive Discord was a really great concept. But he got pissed one day and just completely shut it down. I wish he would have just gave it to somebody else. But dude, he was trying to run AZ's Discord after he shut that down, and he was like, "Well, we're just, yeah." I'm sure that Appleby is still around in some manner, but the dude was a control freak, and he pissed me off. So I went at him, and some other people went at him, and he eventually disappeared. Trying to come back, I went at him again, and he's just gone. I'm sure he's around in some aspect. So yeah, if y'all know who Appleby is, then you're you're probably a real one in my book. And if you know anybody remember Fates, I really don't want to tell that story, but if you know who Fates is, you're probably a real one. Not saying that you can't be a real one if you don't know who that is. I'm just saying that means I've known you for a long ass time. Am I on IG? Yes, Abby, we've talked on IG before. My personal one is Bill fucking Powell, just FKN between Bill and Powell. And then I have the FBC Lies one. Either one of those. Yeah, Fates is I had to Fates came at me something fierce and I went back at him something fierce and he's gone too. It's kind of how I got the fucking bullshit gatekeeper name, I guess. I don't know. I got too much credit for running off Appleby because it wasn't just me. I did, yeah. I'm not gonna tell Fate's story because I don't think he's. I think he's just a little nuts and a lot simpy. I'm not. I'm not trying to drag the guy. He just we'll just let that one lay. Yeah, Fates was Canadian. Yeah, he started out supporting Alex, um, but the thing about Appleby is he wanted to control everything, and people don't want to be controlled. Now, I will like right away. He was one of the first people I met when I first got into the community, and like um, it was actually because of him that I became what he called a recruiter for the archive Discord. So my job was to find new catchers and get them hooked up with editors or Edward or whatever the fuck they needed. So that was how I got to know a lot of the older catchers because I my job was to seek them out and kind of bring them in all together. I mean, that's how we got hooked up with Musa and PCI and got kind of everybody in the same group. Um, Gatekeeper Reaper, yes, Gatekeeper Reaper, you are needed. Fucking take me out. So yeah, it was a big ordeal back then. Oh my God, yeah. Creeps cringe. Thank you, Bick, for bringing up that horrible memory. Those motherfuckers. You don't see them around anymore, but I tried to, and so did Tori and some other people. We tried to work with Creeps cringe, to make them a little better. And like they were telling me lies about Tikoi and telling Tikoi lies about me as if we don't talk, or we did at the time. And those motherfuckers, they would get their quote unquote preds all hot and bothered and shit, and not tell them the age of the decoy until they were in the fucking parking lot. And then fucking call them they might not have been a pred. And then they knowingly caught fucking creeps cringe. They knowingly caught a 17-year-old. They knew he was 17. I mean, granted, he was after like a 13-year-old, and that that's that sucks. But he was fucking 17. He wasn't breaking a law, and then they fucking put him on camera and made him do a bunch of push-ups and shit. I mean, there's a reason why nobody will work with him. And then they were fucking saying, "Oh, we work with AZ," and they were telling AZ I said shit that I never said, and like he knew it, but yeah, they would say, "Oh, we work with AZ," and AZ is like, "Who the fuck are they?" you know. So yeah, at the end of the day, it didn't work out real well for them. They aren't all winners. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Miss Megan? Yep. Miss Megan, little fucker has gone back to being an outside kitty today because last night he got up and he ate quite a bit. He drank quite a bit of water and he was running around, getting in my way and stuff, and give me a lot of fives. And then, like, he led me to the back door and was like, "Let me out of here." So I let him outside, and he's back to being an outside kitty for the moment. Yeah, Vic, they were doing that on Facebook and YouTube. They were saying, "Oh, we're collabing with, you know," and sometimes they'd put three or four catchers in there and their tag. And so people would go there because they thought they were going to see somebody that wasn't bullshit like them. And fucking like, well, like AZ, he's like, these people, who the hell are they? He didn't even know who they were when they said, "Oh, we're collabing with him." But yeah, that was them, Vic. That was Creeps Cringe. Yeah, they were begging for donos constantly. But yeah, when they caught that 17, like I already knew that their chat logs were crap. I mean, I was trying to tell people that they get these guys. They would talk sexual first. They would suggest the meetup. They did decoying completely wrong, and then they wouldn't tell the guy the age until he was in the fucking parking lot. And yeah, he still approached them, but how do you know he wasn't there to fucking chew their ass out? And then when they knew that kid was 17 and they caught him anyway, fucking blasted him on camera, made him do push-ups on camera. Which making somebody do shit like that, I don't. It doesn't bother me to see a pred getting treated badly, but I don't really go along with that kind of thing. Like making them eat gross shit. I don't fucking. That just makes us look stupid, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, it doesn't bother me to see a pred treated badly. It's just that kind of thing makes us all look dumb. The pastor pred. Well, I mean, it's good that he's going to be leaving those people alone, but he's going somewhere else. So wherever he goes, Cat, we got to make sure they know what he is. I mean, I'm sure you're already on that, but yeah, I think Southeast Texas made a pred eat mud, and I think Creeps Cringe just copied everybody else directly. I think they did it too. Yeah, to here, Cat, I'll throw out the link if you want to come up and tell us about it. I was just kind of waiting around for either Christy or to see if YouTube shut us down because I shot a gun. But if you want to come up here, or anybody else can come up here if they want. Yeah, EYLP, he's another one that one of his preds self terminated. So I think he I think he did one or two more catches after that, but I just don't see him around anymore. I haven't talked to him in a long time either, though. Oh, you didn't really miss a whole lot, Bobby Joe. There's nothing. I mean, nothing critical. Hey, what's going
Hey.
on, Kat?
Oh, nothing. Just sitting here laughing to myself. So some people in his community had reached out to me and was like, "Hey, um, is this the dude that you're talking about that works at the church around the corner?" And we confirmed that it was their neighbor, and it's multiple, more than one of them have reached out to me. And so I looked up the homeowners association and sent the homeowners association the video of him getting exposed.
Good.
And I guess about a week and a half ago, my insight told me that they had listed the house for sale. And then today, one of the people who lives in the neighborhood sent me a picture of the moving truck at his house, and I just laughed. I thought it was
Huh.
hilarious.
I wonder if the church is moving him to, you know how they do. They catch a guy
That
doing
that
something,
would
and
well see, and see, I can't tell you all this whole story. No, it's
Mhm.
not over. It's far from over. So just know, yeah, I'm sure the church is still helping him. The church told me that they were helping the wife move out and were going to pay her bills as long as she needed them to or whatever. But I don't think that that's the situation here. I'm pretty sure she's staying with him.
Right. Because
So
they had to have already had the house up for sale before you caught him, because that's
no, it got listed the other day.
really.
Yeah, no, I saw the MLS listing where it said what day it was listed.
Hmm. So he is running from you. He can't hide
Yeah,
though.
he can't hide. No, I have insight to a bunch of things. And actually this morning, well, I've been talking to my buddy that is here in town who is a successful business owner, and I'm looking into doing the course to be a private investigator. And I think that may also be beneficial to our movement if we had a
Yeah.
PI on our side, because
Well,
that
I used
does
to
give
do that,
me.
right?
Did you? Well, yeah, I would like to, like off camera, like have a talk and um, get some insight from you because I'm really seriously thinking about doing it.
Absolutely. I wasn't I was a fugitive recovery agent, but part of that is
We'll
uh,
see, and that's what my
learning
buddy
how to.
wants to do. He wants to do the bondsman thing or bounty hunter thing, and I want to do the PI part. And yeah, we're gonna like team up and do some stuff.
Yeah, skip tracing is a good skill to have.
Yeah, and that also, if I have that certificate or whatever license or whatever it is that I have to get, that gives me access to more things where I can do deeper searches on people.
Yeah, you get access to much better databases than the ones we have now. I got spoiled on one called Locate Plus, where I put in somebody's name and you get everything, like every property they ever had, every like
And
the
see,
stuff that we use now is like it's pretty incomplete. A lot of it's outdated. But if you can get access to Locate Plus, and you got to be licensed to do it, like not just anybody can.
yeah.
But yeah, that's a good thing to use.
So that I think that would be beneficial for our movement, and you know, um, I'm gonna dig a little deeper, and um, and there is a payment option that would I could budget into my budget, and that I could make it be affordable. It said it would take anywhere from 2 to 6 months, depending on the pace that I took it. And I think that if I really buckled down and knocked it out, I think it would be worth it.
Right. You got to watch some of those online courses though, because like they prepare I don't know if your state has a test or if it's just
Yeah. Well, so I had searched what it takes to be a PI here, and the school I can't remember, and I know I can't close this out and look while I'm on here because it makes me bounce out of StreamYard. But the
yeah.
school the first one that came up, I looked at it. It's the one that's affordable. And when you click on the state information, like it takes you to the state of where I'm at, and it's on that website as one of the accredited, like that's what they suggest you do because they offer everything that the state requires.
Okay.
So I've been reading on it all morning. So
I was just gonna say that a lot of those things like that, and I don't know about that your specific one, obviously, but they get you ready to help you pass the test, but don't really teach you a whole lot of insight about how to actually do the job.
Yeah, and
Um,
see, I'm already a really nosy bitch, so I am pretty good at
mm,
it, even with just using the limited resources that I've had, you know. And you're right, it's very incomplete databases. I've paid for a few different things. Paying for one of the image search things that I did is what helped me catch the pastor dude. I
mhm.
want to be able to get more advanced programs than what the average citizen can get. So I think it'll be
Yeah,
beneficial.
it will be. I thought about going and getting my uh, FRA license back just so I could access this stuff, but um, it's like I don't know, it's like $1,200 to get the license back, including everything.
Yeah. So yeah, the classes I can, if I do the payment plan, if I pay for it up front, it's like 800 and something. If I pay it out, it's like 1200. In which, okay, cool. You know, that's not coming up with a lump sum of money all at once.
Right.
So yes, Sabrina, exactly. But yeah, if I could have more access to more current things. But like I said, I have a team of people also that I work with that do have access to quite a bit more than the average citizen, and I utilize that too. And that's actually how I found out his house was listed
Right. Yeah,
because
being a
I have
nosy
people
bitch is
keeping
a
tabs.
yeah. And there are techniques that you can use that don't necessarily. I got pretty lucky when I started doing that because I got to work. The guy that hired me, his name is Scott Olson. If you Google Scott Olson bounty hunter, I don't know if he's still doing it, but at the time he was one of the most famous bounty hunters in the country. He owned the certification companies that certify bounty hunters. So I got to work side by side with him. He paid for all of my trainings, so I got real lucky. And he taught me
That's
things that they
awesome.
don't teach in class. Like
Right.
dirty, nasty stuff you kind of don't want to make
Yeah.
a habit of, but can use if you have to. So I mean, yeah, I'm happy to.
And I mean,
With all
I've
the
always been
concussions I've,
fascinated by all of that. And I mean, I watch like Tank and them up in Ohio, and yeah, I've always been fascinated by it.
did you say tank?
Yeah, the bounty
Is that
hunter
the
up
tank
there
that
in
was in my
Ohio.
chat?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, there's been a tank in my chat that sounded pretty
Is
cool.
he a bounty hunter?
I I don't know. There was just a tank in my chat. I didn't know if you knew the guy. I thought maybe he was here with you or something.
No,
Um,
no, I don't think it is.
oh, okay.
But yeah, I got
All
those
right.
pictures sent to me today and it was pretty entertaining, so I wanted to share.
Nice. You definitely keep us up to date.
Oh yeah,
Somebody, if you don't mind, drop. Probably everybody here's already watching her, but drop her link. But make sure it's the not the link she's
the
on
catch a
now.
creep,
Her,
not my
yeah,
personal one, the catch a creep.
yeah. I've seen the wrong link dropped a couple of times. So,
Yes, Gina, Tank the Bounty Hunter, and he's awesome. He's scary. I'd be running from his big ass too. All right, well, I'm gonna jump off of here. We're fixing to go to the gym and go be adults and stuff.
oh fuck being an adult. I've tried it. It sucks. I'm done.
Yeah, but I will catch y'all later and I'll be listening.
All right. Thanks for filling us in. All right, y'all. If Christy doesn't need this, and I don't know, should I fire one more celebratory shot to celebrate that YouTube didn't shoot me down for firing the last shot? Should I do that? I really don't have that much ammo. I mean, I think I've only got one other full 15-round magazine. I've got some 33-round magazines full, and I got like a bunch of boxes, but I just don't have very much ammo with me. And if I run into a meth head, I want to be able to, whatever. I need to shut up. All right, one more shot to say goodbye. We'll see ya. All right, this is why the trees are mad at me. Because I take them down. All right, I'm going to shoot that one that's been talking shit to me again. Make sure there's no fucking animals hiding in there. All right. All right, you guys got about 30 seconds. If you're wearing earbuds, you might want to take them out. It'd be funny if I got too close and the fucking slide hit it, hit the camera. That'd be cool. All right, last warning for earbuds. All right, going hot. Man, it is hard to aim through the fucking camera. I mean, I can see the sights barely. Motherfucker. It's dead. Doesn't that sound get you hard? It gets me hard. All right, y'all. Thanks for showing up. I hope I was mildly entertaining. Actually, I'm looking to see if I think little fucker's hiding in his house. I don't see him around. Hell yeah. I just got like another 38.42% aroused. All right. Y'all stay naked. We'll see if this stream gets taken down by YouTube. If it does, I'll let you know. All right. Thanks for coming in. Y'all stay naked. Later.